Lovely stuff. There's a lot to hit today. Taking out this one, right down to the ground. It's actually lifting at the root plate. It's leaning this way. There's loads to hit. Phone wire to this cabin here as well. I think I'm gonna set 2 blocks up, one at the top there and one on this top bow, which will send the pieces around here, and I can lower pretty much all of this off them 2 blocks and then go to the single block to get that top bow off. We've got a day to do this. Everything's staying on site. The piece still needs to be dropped, cut, shifted, so it's quite tight for a day, but we'll see. My job just to get this down and not damage anything, so a lot of rigging's going to be involved. And then the timber I'll probably just slice, drop and then shift. There's no point doing it massive because it needs to be moved anyway, so that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Hello everyone, got my SRT line there. I'm going to put my main pulley here. I'm going to go across to this redirect and put my X-ring onto that fork there. Then I'm going to put my line down here and I'm going to swing all that lower stuff to the left, then maybe this one to the left, and then all this big one to the left. And I'm going to get rid of all these pegs, otherwise I think it'll snag on everything. Nice. Close to that wire. Yep. Hold it there. Hold on. Hold on. Right, I'm going to flick it off. Ready? Okay, nice. Woohoo. So I actually did a step cut there, but I put a little gob just so it would slightly direct in the right direction, but it technically was a step cut. It's a beautiful place here. It's like a cabin in the woods. Should go. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, worried about getting it caught on them, so I did gob it that way to try and account for that. Little branch got caught, but we dealt with it. Just don't want to load them too much and they snap off and they hit the roof. But that should be the problematic one. Got that out of the way. That's why I didn't want to do this in one big one. Because I think with our setup, weight isn't an issue, it's the drop zone. Small drop zones, we can't have massive spread, so I'm trying to keep them single legged, and then the boys can deal with them better on the ground. That's a good reduction, isn't it? Gentle. Send this one out now onto that. I think that'll work well. Changed my plan a bit. I needed to get rid of this one just so I've got a clearer run, because I don't want to take them bottom ones off. I can just rig it with it off and I can just send it out into this gap now without risking hanging or snapping them off. But I put a redirect there so I can easily, I'll probably strip this and then I can easily go back over and do my cut next. It's good to follow your gut. If you think something's going to go wrong, you probably will. So even if you've got to backtrack a little bit, it's not that far, but swing back over, rig that off. Now I'm secure. Woohoo! Perfect. Right in the hole. You know, I needed to avoid these. Flicked up some needles to check the wind and it was going in the right direction. Good hinge. Ears to stop it tearing, and I needed to get that limb off, so it's the right call because I needed to really send it that way, because technically being lazy almost, or trying to be efficient, by not removing these I can do these in tip ties like a crane pick, because we're above, but the risk is that I could have got them caught, or even worse, land on it, snap it. That went well there, and putting it round that side, it allowed that swing. If I put it my side, risk of it getting caught on this bottom bit, so it was the right time to swing it down. Tip ties are quite dangerous because you're cutting low and it's tied up high, the piece isn't going to clear you, so it could collide with you. But because I'm going to be on this side and the block, the redirect is over that side, I can safely do quite a big tip tie piece because it's going to swing away from me naturally, so I'll show you that now. You know, and I can go quite big and I feel comfortable going big because of them two blocks. You know, that's quite a strong union there. The limb there is almost as big as the stem, so but you've got to be careful how you load it. By loading it like this, I'm lowering the risk than just being on that single block. You know, you might get a bit of bend inwards, but that's a real strong system there, and that blue block's ready so that when I take my redirect off I can use that blue block to rig the rest of that top off. So it's almost doing a job that I'm going to do later as well, putting two in. How's that weight? Touch heavy? Sorry, I thought it'd be heavy. I changed my mind mid-cut there, that's why it was weird. I was just going to do like a step cut, a variation with a little gob just to guide it, but I think it needed the directional assistance. Didn't want it to go back, so I changed to a gob midway through. So it was a bit indecisive, but that worked. Quite a big log there. There's big limbs on this. Nice one. I think that's our weight limit. What time is it?
About 25 past 10.
Now I'll just tidy this stub up and I'll come down and get something to eat. Yeah. going really well.
Yeah.
It's about 10:30 and we've done that much so far, so you know, credit to people quoting. It's really tricky. You can have a huge tree and it can be done in a day, and you can have a tiny tree in a tiny garden. You know, it can take weeks. This might rock a bit. Yeah, keep going, that'll go. Woohoo! Good one. X-ring in action there. In combination with the pulley. Yeah, hand sword there. It took a little longer, but just too close to the line. Yeah. Woohoo! Nice. I could rig this in one, but I'm on the single block now and they're going for a big swing, so it would be just as easy. Chog this down and then send that top out, send the second top out, and then maybe one timber lower, or just chog it all down. See what it's like when I get there. It's going really good. Not even dinner yet. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Got it right in that gap. Oh yeah. We don't have that redirect, so we are a bit over the shed, but we can pull that round. I needed to get rid of that. It was the next point. That was perfect. Perfect. Nice. Nice. Good shot. No damage. It's important to put that gob in first. It's gusty. I need to get it in a still that's blowing this way. Let's just get this timber smashed out. Really enjoyed this one. It's nice working in a woodland.
Down them quick. I see that. So I looked up, he was at the top, and I just made that cut, he was on the floor.
Thank you.